things happen in Philadelphia, bad things.
What makes Philly's food so good? All right, this is a startup.
So good.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna go through this part. I was take y'all over to the part. They're gonna actually eat. We'll talk about that. It's like one big food review. Eat, talk about that, and then you know lunch, and then obviously the dinner will be cheesesteak. But like it's one big food review. So this is the startup. This is how we starting off the food part. It's how we start off the fucking film. What makes Philly's food so good?
I feel like what makes Philly's food so good is definitely like just the culture behind it. There's just so much history and like how people have known to make like different like food staples like their whole lives, and it's just been passed down from generation to generation of that same sort of like food vendor.
Yeah.
So there's history, and I feel like that's what makes it the best, because like they've just been constantly like just making that better, and then just like bringing it through history.
You have so many cultures, so many neighborhoods, everything just coming together. You walk down the street, you can eat whatever type of cuisine like you think of, and everyone just kind of like brings their like history and like,
exactly.
literally their flavor to like all the dishes, all the places. So.
And I mean, like at the end of the day, like this is a city, so it's gonna have like a lot of people from like, different cultures, all like condensed in like one little package. So like you get your Chinatown, you get your Italian market. So like a whole bunch of people from these cultures will start just like almost like bouncing it off of each other.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's another thing that's sort of like it's super cool.
But it has that like warmth and like that homey feeling.
Yeah, right. Like family.
In those like little neighborhoods.
I think Philly, and a lot of cities do have this, I'm not gonna lie, this ability to have really unique cuisine that's really expensive, but then you walk right around the block and there's this really inexpensive spot that probably has even better food. So you kind of get that like picturesque vibe in certain restaurants where the backdrop is cool, the couches are nice, and like you kind of spend a little bit of money one weekend, and then the next weekend you can decide, I'm only gonna spend $15 this weekend and go to these 3 spots that I know hit no matter what, and my bank account isn't gonna be like yelling at me. Philly's a city that you need about a year in here to really take it all in and appreciate it for what it is. No weekend here is gonna do it justice. And that's whether you go to the Liberty Bell and do all the touristy BS that people like to do, or if you even just hit a few restaurants. Like you really have to spend your time here and give yourself to the city, and then eventually they'll be like, all right, you're all right, like you can come back.
That's the Dutch oven pancake.
Oh my God.
With strawberries. I hope you like strawberries.
Yes.
That would be the gumbo, breakfast gumbo, I
Breakfast gumbo?
And then this would be cornbread scramble.
Good.
Cheese grits. All right. Are we getting into the gumbo?
Yes, sir.
It has chicken sausage and turkey bacon. Cheers again.
Oh yes.
It has.
Holy God. Did you have it with the what is this?
Tomato. It's like a tomato jam puree.
Right. There's like this nice little
But
sweetness.
the sweetness to it really.
Oh, is it just
surprising.
in the thing? Is it just in the
Is it like a
Eggs, 'cause-
maple type of glaze, or do you think that's like in the meat itself? I don't think it's the meat. I think it's on the eggs.
No, it's definitely in the eggs. It's some kind of like. Oh, that's nice.
It like deepens the flavor of the meat.
That's like the ultimate like brunch, like This would be great with some like mimosas. I don't want to go all white suburban mom, but this is it.
You don't have any mimosas?
Damn it.
Y'all had one job.
Like after a night of drinking, this is.
I understand you're a wizard in all this.
This is it.
This is it. Oh,
This will nurse you back to health.
no, for real. Like this is a bounce back food. Like after like a
hangover?
nice, yeah, like after a good Saturday night, you just get one of those. You know, you're good for the rest of the day.
All right.
Good
so,
God, that's good, yo. Like,
what do you like about it?
I like that they. You said it's chicken sausage and turkey bacon, right?
Yes.
I mean, like,
Again.
there's like merit in that just because it's like a little bit like looser.
Right.
So it makes sense like with the grits, just so it's not too rich, but it's just enough.
Writing's open.
And it has like, again, a sweet thing to it.
That ain't me.
I know.
It's way too big of a piece. Wow.
Oh my God.
They all kind of share a theme in that they're just rich enough, but not like overbearingly
Yeah.
so.
So what's going on over here?
We're out here, we're preparing 500 meals to distribute to over 20 organizations around Philadelphia. We've been here since 6 a.m. and we're hoping to stay until 5 a.m. And we're just committed students. We want to help the community. We're all pre-health students out here, as you can see. And we're out here to help, give the community, give back, and do what we started. Like we have pre-med students that are trying to go to med school, dentistry, nursing school, and all that.
Okay.
Anything in the health field.
So I'm African, I'm from Ghana, but the best, my first time trying Liberian food or Senegalese food was in Philly. Also Indian food, as a matter of fact. So like, sometimes I would literally drive down from Jersey now to come pick up the food. I got here on the train today. As I was in Trenton, I literally ordered the food. And as soon as I arrived, it was delivered. So that's how serious it is. And I ordered 2 trays so I could take one home tomorrow. Yes. So yes, it would have to be the food for me stands out, but the people also. Because the people make the food.
All right. What is it about those foods here that hold such a special place in your heart?
It holds a special place in my heart because I got introduced to those foods through Africans at Penn. So that was the first time I've ever been a part of an African community at the school I was at, because in high school, middle school, I had one Liberian friend and the rest of my friends were maybe Black American or of other races. Yeah. So that was the first time I'd been in an African community. Okay. So that's how I got introduced to the Senegalese food, the Liberian food. Sometimes we'd order from other cultures also. Okay. So that's how it came about. Okay. Philly's introduced me to a lot of different cultures.
Like where's the overlap?
The overlap would be the people who I eat the food with.
You don't mention the typical food that people associate with Philly.
Right.
You didn't say a cheesesteak, thank God.
Never had a cheesesteak. Wow. I've never had a cheesesteak in Philly.
Okay.